Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill, I'm the angry autistic arsehole, and today I am jumping back into my playthrough of StAAAHfield, so let's get into it. Let's see if it's going to play ball, or if it's going to be argumentative. Oh, looks good. I don't remember where we are, or what we're doing, or why we're doing it there. Thank you, Irish. It's a Monday. It's a slow day for everyone. Yeah, I keep I keep going to bed later and later, which doesn't help. Not intentionally, of course. It just happens that way. But also, I keep waking up in the middle of the night for no apparent reason, and that's getting frustrating. Oh yeah, we gotta do that. Right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're talking to Chief Security Officer Jiro Sucking my balls. Something about the spaceship in orbit or some shit. Hello.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I heard your distress call and I came here as quickly as I wanted to. I'm here about the distress call you sent.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else, unless explicitly directed to do so?
Sure. Yeah, I swear. Let me go. Let me know what you need me to do. I swear it.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Okay. What kind of ship is it? Any idea who it belongs to?
It bears no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat.
Okay, weird. They didn't respond to communications?
Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board.
Weird. Just suggestion, do the Vanguard questline, the EC Sentinel gear is hella better than the Mantis, so deal with the terrormorphs when you can to help your gameplay experience. Okay, cool. I shall check that out. What do you think we're dealing with?
Can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault, but that doesn't check out either. There's also been talk about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide and no one's ever encountered anything like that. Still, first contact. Could you imagine?
I mean, that'll be pretty epic, but, you know, get to the point, I assume you want me to blast out the sky. Sounds like a delicate situation, go on.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding.
Got it.
Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Okie dokie. Sure. Julia. Oh, hello. Boink! Off we go.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Yes. Right. Let's have a word with you. Hello? This is... gaming! I don't think this is working. I'm going to attempt a docking procedure and we can talk on board. Is something wrong with the communications array? Is something wrong? Do you need help? Don't think this is working. I'm going to attempt a docking and we'll talk on board. Okay. Okay, we got some Event Horizon shit or something going on here. Oh, there is a docking port there. Got it. Clamp.
Seals are tight, we're docked.
Yeah, that's fine. I know, I'm just taking the mick. It's like horrible moaning interspersed with bursts of ick. Whoa, that was interesting. What just happened there? Not sure. Right.
Captain, hello.
Hi.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your
Whoa.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
What the fuck?
You're human.
Yes. I didn't know there were any other options. Can you see I'm a scary monster with tentacles? Wait, what are you? Of course I'm human. I take it you're expecting someone else.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
What?
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Yep. Suit colours. I got it. Hi.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Starship design. Your ship is unlike any I've ever seen. What can you tell me about its design?
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
It's a colony ship. It's a generational ship. Holy shit. What is this ship?
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant.
Huh.
Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
I'm gaming and I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
what do you say? There's a bad ending for it. If you're evil, it gives you a free ship command skill. Interesting. Okay. Right. Let me think. Your communications didn't work. Why's that?
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs.
Yeah.
All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
How did you all survive for 200 years?
Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous.
Yeah. So, you know about the people on the surface?
We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans.
Love to know more, but maybe we should get away from this airlock first.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners?
Shall
Now
we?
then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Okay.
Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Right, so this is why the old Earth weapons
Welcome to
exist.
the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, well,
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
got it, thanks.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Yes, let's talk.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Yeah, so, how's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
How long have you been captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition.
Okay.
Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain.
Right.
I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
Got it. Is it difficult being captain for a colony ship?
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting.
Irish.
Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made.
Alright, it sounds like you could use some help with the situation here. Yes.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Sure. Yeah, that's fantastic, Irish. Though a colony ship is theoretically possible, at least from an incest perspective, at least, you know, genetic diversity, as long as you have, I think it's 1,000 people, or in true emergency, 500, I think, is the absolute minimum. So, what's wrong with the communication system? We've already asked that. Sounds like you're just trying to offload the hard parts to someone else. No, people in Paradiso want the same thing. I'll help.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso.
Yes.
And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Why not just find another planet? Because they're travelling at sublight. Oh, sound just crapped out for a moment. Thanks, StAAAHfield. If you had claim to this planet, how could others settle here? Should diplomacy may require compromise? Why not find another planet? Let's ask.
Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here.
Yeah.
Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
Fair. I can do it if you tell me what you'd like me to say to them.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there.
You out of your mind? There's no way they'll go for that. Perimeter is huge, why not just settle on the other side of it, away from the others?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That would be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier
What is happening to the sound?
to keep domain over this world.
What is happening here? That's very strange. I don't know if that sound blip is coming through on the stream, but that keeps happening and it's getting concerning. Okay, but no promises I'll be able to convince them.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Sure. Right. Let's see if I can dump a load of saves or something. There you go, that'll do for now. Right. Negatiat with... Oh, I can't pass travel from it. Lame. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to...
I've seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Yeah. Funny that.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see regularly.
Fine. Yeah, I wasn't exactly paying attention to where we came from, because... Ooh, they have a... Of course they got hydroponics. That's rather small for the amount of crew that I've seen so far.
To address threats coming from outside our ship.
Yeah. This might be the right way. No, this is utterly not the right way. Oh. Yep.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are.
Hello. Yep, this isn't the right way. Bugger. I was trying to handle chat at the time. Medical bay, cargo bay, potentially.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Oh, yeah, you'd be surprised. Lots of people use the bloody older shotguns. You'll find lots of parts. Oh, yeah, of course. There's a quest indicator.
It's out there. Things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Yep.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
I won't. Interesting. Interesting. Can't see shit, Captain.
Textbook there. We're free.
Let's get a bit of space. Huh, space. Right. There we go. Right. Okay then. Hi. Executive floor. So, let's go negotiate a co-inhabitants
Every day's
treaty.
nice around here. But I think you caught us.
Excuse me.
Nice.
You can't just waltz in there.
Nope.
Do you have an appointment?
No, kind of. I kind of do. You have a problem with the ship in orbit, I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
What can you tell me about the board's members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble.
Got it.
Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least.
Huh.
I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Understood. Well, so the UC gear I was talking about has 100 to 120 plus protection, and most times comes with plus 20 carrying cap along with other goodies. That's cool. We can modify the legendaries because I have the mods, but that's still. Let's go.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank.
Heh.
And don't worry, even they call it that.
Got it. Oh, just a moment. Alrighty. Sorry. Okay. Where are we going? Into here.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
I am indeed. Hello.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Okay.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Belom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Wow, your accent is atrocious. Huh.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Cool. Hello.
Oh? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here.
I understand you're the man I used to talk about. The fucking spaceships. Yeah. Spaceship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. Like that. The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Bloody hell. I needed to save. Let's spell out
Guess we're
that.
tabling it for now.
Yep.
With a name like Paradiso, the
Come on,
marketing
mate.
for
Right.
this
Loads
place
more
writes
interesting things to see
itself.
outside. No need to mill about in here.
Right, so about the colony ship.
Ah yes, the
Yep. People are never gonna fall for that. Let's just get to the matter at hand.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
Humans. Rickety old Earth ship full of... Oh no. Old Earth colonists desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you can exploit that. Fuck that. It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth, here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
Correct.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Wow.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction.
Yeah.
Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Seema's got the right idea.
No.
Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
I think I'm just going to execute all of you and they can live here. You're all fucking assholes. I mean, Balam is halfway so decent. Cease to exist. Are you suggesting I destroy the ship? So they can live here, but they be indentured servants. Fucking hell. Why can't they settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't.
Oh my
Here at
goodness.
Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Fuck you know. So, hey, Spotty Blanket, how's it going? We've just gone aboard a strange spaceship in orbit of a paradise world. The spaceship is full of, well, it's a generational ship, and it's been flying through space for 200 years. And they've not come in contact with other humans
No
with...
worries, mate, but my time is valuable.
Can you shut up? I'm this close to putting a shotgun shell into your mouth. Yeah, no, not a chance. Right. These are human beings and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Oh, that's great. Let me think. Can't we just let some other authority handle this? That's probably not a good idea because they will suggest that I go do that. So they can live here, but they be indentured servants.
Oh, I didn't say that specifically.
No.
This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
You're just a piece of shit, aren't you, buddy? You're a piece of shit in a blue suit. Right. Wait, why do I have to buy a grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Right. Cease to exist. Are you suggesting I destroy the ship?
I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Yeah, so these are the fucking... This is the CEO of the Paradise Planet, and, yeah, he's... Dude, you're a piece of work, you really are. Why can't we let some other authority handle this?
We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Well then, independently, I can go and fucking find, you know, find a third party. Yes, eat the rich, absolutely. Yeah, grav drive is the faster than light engine in this. I think I made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Yeah. What if after all this they continue to insist the claim to the planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective per the Centaurus proclamation.
Mm-hmm.
We may be outside the settled systems, but that child as official as can be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
Mm-hmm. Shit like that. No, that's the one. Irish, is there another option to this? Because I'm not making them slaves. I'd rather not have them have to go somewhere else. Oh, and we've lost connection to chat. Real handy. Well done, Twitch. Thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Yep. Everything's fucked. Wonderful. I don't know if anyone's still there. I don't know if the stream is still up. Give me a moment. Sorry about this, everyone. Oh, you can make them slaves by grav drive, or if shit hits the fan, blow it up. Yeah. Right, was there a problem, or is everything okay, and I just had a blip on my end? I'll buy the grav drive and tell them to go elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech.
So
He's
good.
the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him.
Excellent.
We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Cool.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Sure, but not here. Right. Okay. Right. Shit, hang on, where are you? Ah, you're back over there. Fantastic. Androsia. Hello.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Certainly not like anything I've done before. I'm starting to think I should have kept my day job. The pay isn't great, but the people are alright. Certainly not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo.
Yeah.
You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may,
Oops,
from
clunk.
what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
If you're asking, I assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify.
Shame I'm already getting married, so
Many
I
of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them.
Oh, fuck. I'm clumsy.
I
Sorry.
have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people. Sounds like fun. I'm sure you did what you had to. Sure you did what you had. I'm sure you did what you had to.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Yeah, Vladimir, the totally not Russian pirate. Have you tried telling more jokes? Try telling more jokes.
Jokes do not come naturally to me. Not the way they do to others. If I try, it only makes things awkward.
Got it. Pat my back and that's all that matters. Don't worry so much about what others think about you. Pat my back, that's all that matters.
Of course. You have given me an opportunity the others have not. Perhaps I just need more time. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish.
No.
I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I've always been alone on myself. I don't think what we're saying is childish. People love me, so being included was never really a problem. You should stop worrying about this. Yeah, no flirt. As I said, we're already getting married to another companion character, so no. I don't think what you're saying is childish. Yeah, I don't think what you're saying is childish.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't.
That's what she said!
It is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
It wasn't a big deal. It's clearly important to you that I not say anything. Yeah, it's clearly important to you that I not say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Excellent. Right. I'm going to do a quick save, because I unfortunately need to go off comm for a couple of minutes, but I will be back as quickly as I can be. Sorry about this. Let's do... Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Now, let us continue to Hopetech to get a grav drive for the settlers who are going to be pissed. Not that we should be talking to the settlers first or anything.
Smugglers always like to use Hope-Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Interesting.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, that's the point.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Thanks. I need to drop in here briefly because I need to try and sell something I picked up by accident. I'm not sure from where.
There was a time. Excellent.
You've got money this time. Excellent. From the ship. This. Had that stolen weapon forever and I've got no idea where I stole it from. Have I got anything to sell? Yes. Was I keeping up something? Maybe. I have no idea. That I need to put in store somewhere. 248. That I'm just gonna sell. This is garbage.
Ah, hello.
Right. Hi. Right. Okay. Now, let's see if we can speak to someone about... Hi!
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand, most of it is legal.
Excellent. I'm glad most of it's legal. Some of it wasn't. We had to shoot the CEO.
I have never liked Hope-Tech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
You ever check out the prices I tried that factory? You could buy like a fleet of Hope-Tech
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grab drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. It's some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. As much as I'd love to, I just don't know if I can afford to take a loss on this. Again, I'm sorry. Recognition doesn't pay the bills. And really, do I want everyone to know that they could sweet talk me out of my fees? No, thank you. True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time. Oh, I had no idea. That's very generous. I may need to rethink this. Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work. You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
SOS, and it led to this whole ghost chase.
So, did you do it?
No, I mean I meant to, but then it became this whole thing.
Docking job
An
there.
ambassador was involved.
Hello.
We were never trained.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Just because our equipment's old?
I can't tell you how many times I've had to make do with inelegant solutions to complex technical problems. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way.
Alright, what do you do as Chief Engineer?
Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubblegum. Well, if we had any gum left. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on, and the ship flying.
Excellent. With a ship this old, do you have any good heroic engineering stories?
Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
Nice.
Yes?
You said you had more questions for me?
Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time.
Huh. No sentient life as far as we can tell, but plenty of diverse living creatures. No sentient life as far as we can tell, but plenty of living creatures.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right.
Yes. No terraforming, but there are colonies on inhospitable planets. We just use HAB units and suits.
I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there.
Not everyone has spaceships, but many people do.
Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources.
That's all the question and answer time I have for now.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves.
You're fine. Right, I'm supposed to help your ship prep for the grav drive.
What grav drive?
Yes.
Just joking with you. The
I love it.
engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I've just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Sure. I love this guy. I can like when they get to where they're going, can I hire this guy as my chief engineer? Because this guy's hilarious. Sorry, did you say something about explosions?
Oh, don't worry about that. Just a little engineering humor.
Got it.
We've kept this ship going with minimal incidents this long. I'm not about to let anything happen to it now.
Fair enough.
But to be clear, what we're doing is very dangerous. And we should be prepared for anything.
Got it. Should I let the captain know that we're doing this before we weld a fucking grav drive to the side of the ship? Whatever. Ready as I can be.
Great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%.
Okay.
Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Cool. 5%. What would you like to try? Engineering control gamma. Oh jeez. Oh, he wanted me to remember that, didn't he? I think it's that one. Decouple that. Decouple from which component? Oh, bloody hell. No. Let's run through that again, shall we? Or did I get given? No. One thing at a time. Where'd he go? There. Oh. I can't talk to him again, can I?
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not.
Yeah, battlegraph driver retrofit.
Something wrong.
Just remind me again.
There are 3 things.
Yep.
Reroute the power from the port turbo pump.
Port turbo pump to auxiliary cryo. Port. Okay.
Decouple the magnetic
port power to the
Good luck out
auxiliary turbo. No. Oh dear. Plasma gun actuator assembly. Plasma runoff inhibitor. That's fine. That was the 5% bit. Hang on. Is that? Did that actually accept that? Cool. I'm still a bit confused about the computer.
Hey there.
You know, the computer system. So we need the turbo pump, port turbo pump to the nope. No, we're asking again because my memory's terrible.
If the other color.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Reminder.
There's still something left to do.
Yeah.
Reroute the power from the
port turbo pump, auxiliary cryo generator. Okay. Port turbo pump, auxiliary cryo. Yep. Right. Port turbo pump, auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Cool. And then the last bit was. See, I thought I was intelligent enough, but it's not really happening.
Something wrong.
Need a reminder.
There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module.
Auxiliary module assembly. Cool. Magnetic flange auxiliary. Decouple from auxiliary module assembly. I think that's correct. Or I've just caused an explosion.
Looks like everything is good to go, both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation? Thanks.
Sure. Well, there's a lot more genetic diversity, that's for sure. Genetic diversity. I don't know what I'm saying.
Waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see.
It's all good. Yeah, this way.
The constant is a peaceful.
Here we go. Captain. Captain, we're welding random junk to your ship.
Just stay out of trouble.
You're probably not gonna like this. Hello.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Grav drive is installed, you should be all set now. Can I...
Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Where we go now?
We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Purima 2 here.
Got it. No problem. Glad it all worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Oh, no worries. Oh. They gave me suppressed XM22, antique Earth baseball, ammo, antique piggy bank.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
Antique Earth soccer ball, antique Earth baseball, basketball. Sorry.
Things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Antique Earth hockey stick. Excellent. Hey, buddy.
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely.
Fair enough.
I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously. Something I understand much better now than in my youth.
Huh. He was a troublemaker when he was a kid. Captain's bridge computer. I'm not going to mess with that.
Wow.
Hi. Hello.
I wasn't looking forward to working my way out of debt for those losers anyway. Spaceflight is my life.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that to you. Hello. To
You're
you.
the one who helped us out of that mess with the Paradiso group. Nice to finally meet you.
And you. I'm gaming. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met.
Yeah.
I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen.
Good meeting you. Good meeting you, Yue. I'll let you get back to what you're doing.
Sure. Well, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
What do you do here on the ship?
I'm the navigation officer. I pilot too, though the ship was designed to pretty much fly itself, so I don't get to do that as much as I'd like. But I'm helping us to chart courses for new worlds. The data we got from Paradiso has been quite handy for that.
Excellent.
Then it's just up to the captain to make the call on where to settle down.
What do you think now that you know there are others out there?
It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us.
Yeah, ship flies itself. Why does it need a navigator to make it say to make it choose where to go?
See, the nav system's not perfect.
Fuck.
We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage.
Okay.
Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel, and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff.
Nice.
Take care of yourself out there, eh?
Yeah.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Wow, you're fucking friendly. Yeah, I've just had that on, Be right back.
My entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't.
Right. That's... Yeah. The Be Right Back screen's been up for the whole time, which isn't great. Let's see this one. Let's pick up the Purifier parts. Yeah, it's not going to tell me. Ah, it's going to send me through the greenhouse, so... I am not good at streaming. Oh, for goodness sake, I've done the same stupid thing again. Where do I go? Magic thing. I just came from here. Screw you.
Your arrival has given me hope.
Oh yeah. Hey buddy.
As long as our people are together, it will always feel like home.
What's it like living on a colony ship for all these years? What do you do here?
I'm a doctor and a counselor. I assist my wife Lorelei in performing minor medical duties, but I also practice psychology and help maintain our crew's mental health.
Why were you one of the ones to come greet me when I first arrived?
I know it must seem strange to you. I am not a captain, nor am I a security guard. But I was brought along for a very specific reason.
Medical risk.
The captain trusts me to de-escalate situations. Pardon me saying, but we did not know who you were or what your intents were. So, Captain Breckenridge wanted me to come along as a friendly face and keep the conversation amicable.
Okay.
I am glad that you were peaceful, and my role was as limited as it was. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. What was it like living on a colony ship for all these years?
Life on a colony ship has its ups and downs, as you can probably imagine. I tend to look on the bright side of things, however. To the best of our knowledge, we were on a critical mission, saving the human race from extinction. That notion was always with us, and it instilled a sense of pride and duty. So the living quarters could be considered cramped, and we could go nowhere else. but we also had near endless time with friends and loved ones. I suppose as I get on in years, I have learned to appreciate that more than anything.
That's a strangely positive way of looking at it. Cool. Right.
It was good talking with you.
And you, man. Take it easy. See if there's anyone else to talk to.
The constant is a peaceful.
Yeah. Around here?
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Got the
Right. How many more days? Months?
Such a long time to survive on only the foods that can be grown here. I suppose being a picky eater was not an option.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Janet. I wonder if someone from the outside can help her.
Oh? Who's Janet?
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Indeed. Who's Janet? Janet's like right here or something. No, I don't want to travel to a different planet. No, he's upstairs. Correct.
Change. All you can do is communicate how they make you feel. It is up to them to want to change for you. I know neither of you can leave, but perhaps some distance.
Which way am I going, Scanner?
There we
go.
People out there.
Where's you right here? No.
We are so close to finding our new home. Hopefully it won't be too long.
There we go.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Can you stop being such dicks?
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Yeah, I'm a gribbly monster.
All these new products.
Ooh.
I don't even know what half of them are.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey! I've been hearing a lot about you. You're the one who helped us out of that mess so we can find a new place to live.
Yeah, man.
I'm Daisuke, the Constance Provisions Manager. It's nice of you to come back and visit so I can finally meet you in person. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Did you get a lot of customers?
The idea of a shop is new to the crew, so business is pretty good in that sense. Most of the money goes towards our communal funds, though.
Fair.
And we get some business from various visitors and traders when we meet up with them.
Where'd you get your supplies these days?
We sometimes dock with trade vessels and supply depots along the way. When we do, I manage to pick up goods to sell. We still provide most necessities to our crew, but they may buy extra or afford some luxury items. Sometimes, we even sell to visitors.
Curious to know what you got for sale here.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure what some of this stuff is exactly. But it seems valuable.
Standard load of ammo, suits, canned food. Yeah, introduce them to chunks. Yeah. What was I looking for? I think I was Jules Verne. Was it Jules Verne? But I don't know. Anyway,
seeing you.
See ya.
To think, all this time we thought we were alone.
Yeah. Right. See if we can find Janet. This ship was clearly designed by an idiot.
We know what's out there.
There indeed. How do
Just stay out of trouble.
bloody get? Okay. This annoys me. This is like, okay, where am I going? Where am I supposed to be going, game? You brought me here, and then stopped. Yep. Where now? I'm now back down there. For God's sake. That doesn't help. Also, I can't jump down there. Great. That thing's buggered. Right. There we go. This is why no one took the Vans perk. Oh.
He's been talking about needing someone with the ship.
I wonder what else is out there.
Sure.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Right, which way? That way. Cool. This is why no one ever took vans in Fallout 4. Wrong door, sorry.
I do not envy the lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
Wakey wakey, I'm here to help. What's up? You got problems? Whoop. Not that kind of stream, ma'am, but if you're that kind of forward on this ship, I'm not
I've
going to
heard
complain.
about you. The visitor who helped us get into the situation we're now in. Roaming the galaxy with no end in sight.
Right.
Sorry, I don't mean to be ungrateful or rude. I'm just frustrated.
Watching the films. You don't seem very happy. Oh, let's see. What do you do here?
Certainly not what I want to do.
Okay. What do you mean by that? You may need to elaborate.
I mean, I hate this job, and there's really nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farmer and fertilizer collector. I didn't have a choice. Most people don't. You get a job, and that's it. Like, I'm great at what I do, but I would enjoy doing literally anything else. Meanwhile, my sister Julia, she gets to hang out with kids all day and watch movies. The kids I couldn't care less about, but she doesn't even care about Earth culture. Ugh.
I see. What's it like living on a colony ship?
Still pretty terrible, even though we're now supposedly on our way to our new home. I'm still stuck here with the same people and the same job, day in and day out. Only now, we occasionally see other space travelers. I was really hoping we could finally settle somewhere, because then at least I could hitch a ride out of wherever we landed. Sometimes I wonder if my sister was the lucky one.
Your sister? You mean Julia? Wait, what? Surely it can't be that bad. Sounds so. You mean your sister Julia?
Ah, so you've met her. No, not Julia. Julia and I were actually triplets with our sister Jen, but the ship ran out of one of her medications and she didn't make it.
Oh.
Sucks, but it is what it is. We only have so many supplies, we couldn't exactly get anything new along the way. Anyway, it happened a long time ago. I don't really feel that she's lucky. I'm just frustrated.
Got it. Hey, Dragon. I don't know who you are, but no. You don't seem very happy with your life on the ECS Constant.
Is it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home just as perfect as Paradiso, and it's clear that's never going to happen. I'd love to leave. But outside of you and the occasional passing trade ships we make contact with, there aren't any ways off this ship. And besides, Breckenridge forbids it. I've tried. She insists we stay together for the sake of the community. I'm stuck here.
Is it really so bad on the ship? Well, clearly it is if you're, you know, losing your marbles in front of a random person from outside. I wonder if I could convince Captain Breckenridge to let you leave.
It's a long shot. You've dealt with her. You know she can be stubborn. But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Maybe you can do it again and fix this mess. Sorry, I know it may not sound like it, but I'd actually be really grateful to you if you succeed.
When we confront her about this, we will not take no for an answer. She will let you go. You'll see.
Yep. There we go. Cool. What? Escape from the endless void. What the hell? No. That one. I know. We're on the same ship. Stop telling me to go to a different bloody section.
Hey!
Hi!
We've got strict rules around here.
It's like I'm a celebrity almost.
I've lived my entire life in the constant.
No, lost.
I'm not sure how else to live.
You'll figure it out. Or you won't. At this point you're going to continue living on the constant, because, don't do the thing. Game. Why? Why you do this game? Like, oh yeah, here's half of a route. It takes you somewhere. Also, my object permanence is terrible, so I have no idea where I'm going. Hey there! Can I nick one of your crewmen?
We've roamed the stars for almost 200 years. What's a little longer?
How's your crew holding up?
Understandably, some are disappointed that we gave up our
To have
home,
brought this ship
but
so
I think
far
I've managed to
over such a
convince them
long
that this will be best in the long term.
Worthy of the
I have
pride
no
these
doubt that
portraits
even
show.
if it takes more time, we will manage to find something even better.
Yes.
And it's important to remember, we're still way ahead of our original schedule.
Oh, sweet.
Everything will be fine.
Excellent. Why do you need to find a new home instead of just assimilating into modern society? No, that's not fair. So, now what? Where will you go?
Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try to find the perfect new home for us. It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we do, we'll find a shuttle to take us planetside. Thanks again for your help.
No worries.
That planet was not right for us anyway. No doubt the next one will be.
Janet wants to leave. I told her I'd talk to you about it.
I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. For the sake of our mission and community, we need to stay together. Each member of our community is valuable, especially Janet. If she left, we'd be at least a couple of weeks behind in food production while we trained someone to fill her role. But I suppose if you brought us more food staples to tide us over while that happens, we could do it. Say, a large quantity of potatoes?
I think you could just consider that and go, give 50 potatoes. This should ensure you have adequate food while you train someone else. Sure is a lot, I may need to come back. Not sure what to do. Hang on. When that happens, re-F to resume the trail. Okay. I think you mean as in F is the scanner, and yeah, I just rescan it. It sometimes helps, sometimes it doesn't. You could just consider letting it go.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, that's fair. Please, for Janet. I can tell you're a very reasonable and considerate captain. No. Janet's really not happy. You don't want her disposition to jeopardize your mission.
Janet's been in a sour mood before. She'll snap out of it again, I'm sure.
I can see you're a very reasonable and considerate captain.
You really think so? Well, it doesn't hurt to consider this proposal, I suppose.
Bollocks. Pleasure when I see things from my point of view. Please for Janet. Surely you can think of an upside to her leaving. Please for Janet.
I know.
Fuck.
But... Sorry.
I wouldn't even know where to go to get hard 50 potatoes, so I couldn't even guess.
Heritage. To have brought this ship so far over such a long time.
Yeah, you're talking again. Great.
Worthy
Hello.
of the pride these portraits show.
I'm well aware. Each member of...
Yep.
But...
Yep. Persuade.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yep. Right. If letting one person go will cause a mass exodus, maybe you're wrong about your mission.
No.
Shit.
I was right to expect that someone from the outside wouldn't understand what we're doing here.
That's not what I meant. Oh, please think, Janet. Disposition to jeopardize your mission.
I suppose not. It would be bad for all of us if she slipped into depression.
It's a perfect way to prove you're as seasoned and capable as your predecessors.
I know.
Fuck.
Which is why I'm taking into account...
Todd.
Quite a heritage. To have brought this ship so
My
far
crew may not
over such a
realize.
long time.
Yeah.
I'm well aware. Each member of our
Worthy
Yeah.
of the pride
Yeah.
these portraits
Yeah.
show.
Persuade.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. Decision like this could cement your standing as one of the greatest ship captains in history.
Please, I wish you wouldn't question my moral character and try to compare me to other captains. It's manipulative and insulting.
Fucking hell. Okay. It's cruel to keep someone against their will.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it does seem awful of me.
Janet's really not happy. You don't want a disposition to jeopardize the mission.
I suppose
There
not.
we go.
It would be bad for all of us if she slipped into depression.
Fucking hell.
Well, you've got away with words, I'll give you that. Once again, you've convinced me to do the right thing. And while I'm not happy about letting one of our own go, I think you're right. It's for the best.
There we go.
Let her know she's free to leave on the next ship willing to take her. I just hope this doesn't prompt others to want to leave as well.
It'll be fine.
Captain. Making difficult decisions with grace is the...
What is happening to the sound when that... I thought I had a mod to fix that. Clearly isn't working. Right, sorry about that. Okay, now...
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
I guess we're going this way now. Janet, something or other. I don't know your last name because you are a robot.
Now that we know there are other people out there.
Yeah, I can't get down here this way. Game. There we go, that looks more promising. And
Hey there.
hello.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Was it this way? Yes, maybe, kind of, possibly. Yay! Hey, wake up! You can't come.
You seem convinced you can help me. But I'll believe it when I'm finally off this bloody old ship.
Spoke with Diana. She'll let you go on the next ship willing to take you.
Wait, for real? How?
Saves come.
I thought I was going to have to escape on my own somehow, but if she's given me her blessing, that's even better.
I made a compelling case for you several times. Let's not talk about the details. You're allowed to leave. Let's say you owe me. I made a compelling case for you. She agreed.
If I'm being honest, I should have known you can do it. After all, you're the reason we're still out here. I heard about what you did for us, getting that grav drive or whatever. I was kind of hoping you'd overhear me and offer to help earlier. I probably should have just asked you, but I guess I'm not good at asking for help. Anyway, thanks for helping me. I know you didn't need to.
No problem. Good luck wherever you find yourself. I didn't really need I really didn't need to help, especially since you can't pay, but whatever. What are you going to do next? What about your sister? What are you going to do next?
No idea. One of the techs who helped retrofit the grav drive onto the Constant mentioned a place called New Atlantis. Maybe I'll check it out. It sounded interesting. Anyway, seems like a good place to start, especially if I want to find a job that isn't farming.
What about your sister?
Julia? Oh, she'll be fine. She loves this stupid ship. I've tried talking her into coming with me, but she won't budge. Like almost everyone else, she believes in the original mission. Whatever. I'm sure I'll hear news of the Constant's whereabouts. Maybe I'll even come back to visit. She's my sister, after all.
No problem. I wish you good luck wherever you find yourself.
Thanks again. I'm going to need it. It's a whole new world out there. I hope we meet again someday.
Yeah. Yep. Antique Earth baseballs, duck figures, and piggy banks. Bloody hell. Okay. That's interesting. Does she not? I'm surprised you can't ask her to come with you.
Can't believe we came all this way, only to go off searching again.
So what now?
Now that I'm free to go, I guess I'll try to hitch a ride on the next passing ship we meet. I still have some final preparations to make anyway. I'm hoping to get to New Atlantis. I'll have to find work, because I hear I'll need to earn money to afford food, supplies, and some place to live.
Yeah.
I'm not sure quite what to expect, but I've seen and heard enough about life on Earth that I have an idea. I'm sure it won't be too bad.
Sure. Alright. See ya.
Bye.
See ya. That's odd. Right, where was... Speak with Abe, who is conveniently right there. Excellent. Hello.
Oh! Hello there.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello. You're the alien. Sorry, old habit. Let me start over. You're the person who helped us with our little dilemma, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I talk like a real person. Are you okay?
It's fine. I'm just a bundle of nerves still.
Oh, okay.
Things haven't changed too much since we decided to look for a new planet to call home. People still come to me with their problems and concerns.
Okay.
Abe, when are we gonna get there? Abe, can we find a planet with animals? Abe, I'm sick of this ship and want to be anywhere but here, and so on and so forth.
Right.
It's fine. It's my job, but it's stressful, and I'm already a pretty anxious guy to begin with. Just ask my husband.
Fair enough. Wow, you really need to chill out. It's okay, let's just move on. What's up?
Sorry, yeah. Deep breath. Here we go. I'm Abe. Levitz. Abe Levitz, cabin manager on board the ship. So, I'm happy to help you with anything you need during your stay with us.
Thanks, I'll keep you in mind.
I'm happy to schmooze with you anytime.
Got it. Don't recognize some of the words you're using. Can you help me out? No, that's fine. Did people really think I was some sort of alien?
People didn't know what to think. Here we are, minding our own business out in deep space, all alone. Then we hear some sort of garbled transmissions on the radio. Real screechy, real inhuman sounding stuff. Then you show up? People had all sorts of fakakta theories. Aliens, time travelers, you name it. We watch a lot of old movies, so... Anyway, it spooked the bejesus out of us, because we were expecting to find nobody.
You tell me more about yourself.
Me? Hey, well, there's not much to say. I take care of people here. I live with my husband, Daisuke. No kids, though that might change now that we no longer need to worry about resources so much. Instead, I get to spend time with everyone in their families here. They call me their bubby because I'm like the grandmother they never had. I may have had something to do with that nickname.
Got it. Okay. What do you do as cabin manager?
Glad you asked! I coordinate cabin maintenance, plan activities, even help settle domestic disputes. It's a demanding job, but in short, I'm here to keep people happy. I try to keep both the kids and adults entertained. Scavenger hunts, sing-alongs, fun little art projects, you name it. We also have regular media nights where a historian, Julia Yang, screens old movies, plays music, and exposes us to other Earth media.
Sounds like you needed help with something.
Oh, you heard? I was just kvetching to myself.
Okay.
Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship, but... Hey, you're someone with a ship, aren't you?
Yep. What's up? What do you need?
I'll save you the spiel, but ever since we found out that people exist out there, the crew's been asking me if we could track down possible relatives. I made the mistake of looking some up, and now they want to connect with them. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone back and forth, but could you deliver these messages for us to connect our crew with their relatives?
Sure. Yeah, just tell me where to go and who to find.
Oh, you're such a mensch!
Mensch.
Thank you. Let me get you the letter and the information you'll need to track down the relative.
Cool. This isn't going to be like a radius? No. Okay. Did you give me the thing or not yet? Am I following you? Yeah, I'm following you. Got it. Or not. Nope.
What? Hey! Sorry. Yeesh. Bite their head off, Abe, why don't you? Sorry, I'm just having one of those days where people expect big things from me and I can't handle it all by myself. What can
sorry,
I do for you?
You were looking for a thing?
Mostly, I just...
Yeah.
I'll save you the
Yeah.
steal. I made them as... Now,
Okay.
I'm not...
Sure.
Oh, yes. Let me get you.
There we go. That's still not happened, has it? Okay. That's gone wrong. Okay.
These are exciting times.
Yeah, man, definitely. Well, that's fucked. At least you can jump off of that one. Can't jump off the top one. I've gone the wrong way again.
Stay out of trouble.
I've gone the wrong way. No, I was nearly where I was supposed to be. Hey, right, okay. Oy vey. Right. Honk. Excuse-moi. I'm wondering why that didn't work. Yes, let's go to Gagarin.
Matched, free and clear.
We do not need that much in there. We can put some more in there. Excuse me. Whee!
Another jump down.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
Cool. Right, let's get a claim code to watch it with them. Yeah, that obviously hasn't worked. How do I? And I need to have a look at what.
Landing commencing.
Whee! That was a bit hot. Clunk. Exit the ship.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Nah, you're all good.
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
You're not on my calendar. Is this Archmite related?
No.
I'm on Gagarin to make money, not friends.
Charming. I'm no longer well rested, so I want more XP. Oh, for goodness sake. Too many menus and sub-menus and bullshit. I'm all taking out, which I should have done previously, which I did not, because I forgot. That is the wrong way.
If you need something.
It's all good. Boink. 1 hour here, half an hour rest of the space. Yep. Herald Skonker.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Good. Bonk.
There are always credits to be made from mining, even if they are barely enough to get by.
Is that the evil one is among us? Oh, yeah, because you guys don't like Sarah. Well, it took me too long to find anyone else.
Recently? You get crushed under all that crap yet?
No, and I
That
have no
Snade
idea.
up at the Vanguard office, she's pretty good. Nearly convinced me to hand out recruitment materials for her. While I was on shift, too.
Okay.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
No?
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still, so let's cut to the chase. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concern? Did one of my robots wander off again? Was it something else entirely?
Have I problems with robots wandering off? Sure are a lot of robots around here, huh?
What do you expect? Robots never get tired. They don't need breaks. They can carry heavy loads. They're faster and more efficient in every way for this kind of work.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, I prefer their company. When you've spent most of your life in space away from people, you learn to trust technology more than humanity.
Huh. I feel personally attacked. What can you tell me about the shipping? What, there's a lot of... No, I don't care. I'm here on behalf of Paradiso to pick up the air purifier parts.
I'd like to help you, but there's a problem with my computer system. I can't verify your claim number at the moment. The technician said they should be done fixing it by 1100 hours local time.
I can help fix the computer right now, if you don't mind.
Normally I wouldn't allow it, but work is starting to back up. And I wasn't looking forward to staying late to finish processing all the claims. So, what the hell? Take a crack at it.
Alright. Load the computer system and managed to find a divide by zero error that's brought the entire system down. You managed to locate the source of the error and fix code. System starts to pick up and looks fully operational. Huzzah! Hello. I did a thing. Don't get animation locked, please.
Not much time to talk. Lots of cargo to sort through today.
I fixed it.
So helpful when it serves your purposes.
Well, you know.
How about that? I guess I can call off the technician. And thanks to you, I won't have to work extra to make up for the time. Here's your order. Thanks again for the help.
Cool, no worries. Job's good. Alright. Now, there was a talk to someone about something. There's an ad at the Gagarin recruitment office. See what this person has to say. Clint's Collectibles! Okay.
Security's usually good about keeping out strays, but keep your eyes open at night for dust devils.
Apparently the corporate execs are talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city. You been up there? Good luck.
Got it. Hello.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
You sell mech parts? Something wrong with selling mech parts? Well, yeah, it's fucking illegal. But yeah.
Well, for one, it's illegal in UC space. Making mech platforms used to be Gagarin's bread and butter. So, since they were banned in the armistice, I get 1 to 2 folks a month asking what kind of relics I might have lying around. But I'm not about to risk a contraband fine at my age. So that's why I just lay it out up front.
Fair enough. Nice to meet you, Clint. Just go and look around if you don't mind.
If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually.
What can you tell me about Gagarin?
Gagarin? It was a military town until the end of the Colony War. Mechs were our specialty. Everyone always blabbers about Mars making the highest performance machines. But if you needed a system that wouldn't let you down in a pinch, you piloted a Gagarin. But that all dried up when the mechs were banned with the armistice. Now, we've got these new firms coming in. Arkmite, Centauri Mills, claim they're here to revitalize the city. Which is funny, since their employees refuse to step foot in most of it.
Yeah. What's Gagarin like back when they still made mechs here?
Plenty more competition for stores like mine, that's for sure. UC had a lot more money to throw around in those days. During the war, I couldn't keep the shelves stocked. At first, because of all the demand. But later, because the Freestar Collective flotillas were so damn good at picking off UC merchant craft. But the biggest difference now? The quiet. Not just because most of the forges and mines shut down.
Hmm.
It was the testing. Firms used to drive their prototype mechs out into the canyons, way beyond the city. But you could still hear the guns all the way from here. It was like, shoo, thunder. So when the thunder stopped, well, so did Gagarin in a way.
Hmm. Interesting. I'd kill for that kind of firepower. Sounds like you really miss those days. But Gagarin has a chance to become something new now. That seems pretty exciting to me. Sounds like you really miss those days.
Hard to not be nostalgic for a time when the city was in a better place. Though, knowing what we do now, with the costs of the war and all, probably better for everyone that Gagarin's moved on.
Yeah. Show me what you got.
Let me just bring that up.
I did just get given a whole load of crap. Marathon titanium build. Okay. It's a pistol, but it weighs half a kilogram. Whoopie-doo. That all the fancy shit you got? Let's see if you have anything fun. Lead, not really. Huh. This is surprisingly valuable. I think what I might do is... It's like fucking nearly 900 credits, fucking hell. Sure. Actually, I hate soccer, so fuck off. I massively oversold that, that was dumb. Whoops. Tit. No, whatever. He doesn't have any digipicks. That was very dumb. How much did I... Yeah, I just trashed his money. When's the last place we're gonna load? Bollocks. That's gonna be right back at the fixing the computer, isn't it? Shit. Oh well, we've asked all the questions. Yeah. Hello.
Don't get in the way of the rope.
Fixed it.
So,
yep.
How about that?
Yep.
Here's your order.
Thanks. Right. Trading shit. Let's not do that again. Hello.
Welcome to Clint. Except mech parts.
Yep. Sure.
If you need anything...
Yep. Show me what you got.
May not be the pretty...
Yeah, yeah. Cool, right. No, probably... No, no. I was giving you a mission. Does have digipicks this time. Excellent. It's completely re-randomized his store, which is a good thing. Polymer we always need. Cement, sure. Terbium we keep needing. Do we need more tungsten? Western titanium. No, okay, right. Okie dokie, right. Okie dokie. Okay, right, let's do this in a slightly more intelligent way. And check that he's actually got enough bloody money first. Okay, see how he's run household money, so I don't I'm so stupid. Anything interesting in here? A potato. How many potatoes? 2. Yay! We could have got 2 potatoes on the way to getting what's the features out of work, work on board the constant. We need bugger. Sure. Don't really have all that much that we need.
You
Cool.
from off-world?
Yep.
Well, if you like your destinations hot and dusty, Gagarin's got you covered.
I prefer hot and moist, but you know. There was a speak to recruitment office. I am already here. And a quick save because I just bought a load of stuff. We. Oop, and I'm great. Stuck. There we go. Ah, very bright. Oh, the brightness. Hello.
Welcome to the Vanguard Recruitment Office. Here to join the cause.
I already
If
am.
you've got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you.
I'm already Vanguard. Captain Gaming at your service.
Ah, pleasure to meet you, Captain. So then, to what do I owe the visit?
I was wondering if you needed a hand. What brought you to Gagarin?
My family's actually lived here since the place was first settled. Gagarin's seen a lot in that time. Wasn't too long ago, this was a booming manufacturing town, churning out mechs for the UC. That all went belly up when the technology was banned post-colony war. Now we've got these outside firms buying up the old factories, bringing in new money. Honestly, I think we'll see this place get a real facelift in our lifetimes.
Yeah. Looking for work.
I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns?
Sure. Happy to lend a hand.
You'll be dropping off recruitment kits to 3 people. Lizzie Aheo at the local watering hole, Chief Pretorius at the security office, and Dr. Keala over at the clinic.
Okay.
I'll pay you for the legwork, but I'll throw in some extra if you can get them to guarantee they'll actually put the materials up.
Sure.
That all sound like it's in your wheelhouse?
Any suggestions on convincing them to share materials?
If I knew how to do that, I wouldn't have to pay someone. But I trust you'll figure something out.
Sure.
So, does that mean you'll do it?
Yeah, go for it.
Good. Once you're done, come back here. I'll have your credits waiting.
Excellent. UC wants you. Boink. Hello.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
Fair enough. I was actually hoping to drop off these UC recruitment materials.
More of these things? Fine. Give them here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator with the earlier batches.
You should hang on to these posters and I'll tell you why.
Oh yeah? Fine. Let's discuss.
Folks come here when they're down on their luck. The military's a chance to improve their lot.
Ah,
Fuck.
so I'd be doing community service then. How kind of me.
See, you got this obstinate routine, but I can tell deep down you'll want to help me.
Don't let the friendly demeanor fool you. I really am obstinate.
Got 3 levels in Persuade and a plus 10% fucking implant. This should just be working straight off. Come on, be a patriot.
The UC's...
Fuck me. Why is this persuasion system so shit? Right. What do we got? Okay, I've got 2 ranks in it, so, and I've got the 10% implant. So we're doing fucking plus 30% chance of success, and I'm failing nearly every fucking attempt.
Looking for a drink?
Materials up, persuade, yeah, no, maybe don't do that.
Yeah?
Folks come here when they're down on their luck.
Plenty around here who could use some more stability, that's for sure.
There we go. Let me think. You got this whole obstinate routine, but I can tell deep down you want to help me. No? No, okay. Come on, be a patriot.
I could even tuck them out of the way.
Huh.
Okay, I'll put up the damn posters. Now buzz off before I regret my decision.
Alright. See ya.
I was thinking about going for a hike outside the canyon. Then I remembered where we are, and got a drink instead.
Huh. Right. Yeah, got fucking 2 of my very precious level ups and an implant, and I'm failing, what, 70%, 80% of my fucking speech checks? It's just infuriating.
I'm Dr. Keala.
Hi.
Are you a new patient? If you're a UC citizen, I can look you up, get your benefits processed once we've done a workup.
I'm actually here to drop off some recruitment materials.
Ah. Zenata warned me this day might be coming.
Huh.
Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery?
Yep.
So here, I'll take them. I'm not about to pull credits out of someone else's pockets. But this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience hang those things up. First, do no harm and all.
You know, must be something I can say to convince you to put these up.
I think you're just wasting your time here. She really respect the UC military so little that you just throw these posters in the trash? I'm sure I could find a respectful way to dispose of them.
Oh my goodness. So this recruiting effort takes off, I bet the UC could invest a lot more money in Gagarin.
And the city could certainly use it.
There we go.
Alright, I'll put them up. Tell Zenata she wins, okay?
Hooray. Next. That was easy. It's almost like I complained that I have shit tons of speech capability, and it wasn't fucking working. Hello. I can't talk to you at all. Hello.
Tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge.
I'm just here to drop off these UC recruitment materials.
Knew Zenata'd start coming for my people sooner or later. Sure. Give them here. I'll throw them up in the office.
You don't want to haggle or argue? You're just gonna take them?
Yup. That old piece of leather necks helped me out of more jams than I care to remember. I owe her.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that was easy. Thanks.
Sure. Just tell Zenata she's buying my next drink, alright?
Sure. There was also some other... Why was I suddenly really short? Also, she had other things to talk about, so...
Could use a little chit-chat after the day I've had.
How long you been on the job?
Well, I came here right after training, which was 10 years ago now. Gagarin was a lot rougher then. People were still reeling from all the plants getting shut down after the war. So there was a lot of petty theft, break-ins. I was responsible for putting together a pretty busy community outreach program. Worked out well enough that they eventually made me chief.
Is there a lot of crime in Gagarin?
We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it. Those that do largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint, occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far. It's really not a bad assignment.
Got it. Okay. Anything I should see while I'm here?
Gagarin's not really that sort of burg. Most of the restaurants went belly up when the mech trade shut down. Only one left is Lizzie's, on the other side of town, though it does have a nice view of the square. There's also a little social club the local executive set up across from Lizzie's, but it's still pretty light on amenities. Now, if you're just looking to resupply, then you'll want Clint's. Another case of last business standing, but he's got a good selection. And for medical supplies, you'll want Dr. Kayala.
Alright.
Be safe.
Well, I missed out on all of your conversations, but whatever. Did I save just before I spoke to her? I may have saved just before I spoke to her. In which case, I shall ask her more questions, because, yes, good enough. Right. Hello.
Tell me.
Right. Sorry, what's this about some corporate execs?
Oh, you haven't heard? Gagarin's going to be the next new Atlantis, or so we've all been told. Centauri Mills, Arcmite, Reliant Medical. They all bought up and renovated derelict buildings here in the city in the past couple years. We needed the jobs, to be sure. Gagarin got hit hard after the mech plants were all shuttered when the colony war ended. But I'm not sure I've ever met a more entitled group than these executives. Treat the city like an amusement park, and all of us as the amusements. It's kept me and my people plenty busy, just not with actual policing. But I'm sorry. Did you actually need to report something?
If you're looking for some new crimes to investigate, I'm happy to oblige. Argument from me. Corporations are leeches, drain people trying to move on to the next meal.
Leeches feels a bit strong. Maybe if they didn't pay their taxes and help repair the catwalks. They're an added annoyance to my day, though, that's for sure. But look, I'm Security Chief Pretorius. If you do have anything to report, you can speak to me or one of my officers. We're always around.
Excellent. Here to drop off these things, and yeah, we lost all that. Cool. That was easy. Thanks.
Sure. Isn't it?
Sweet. Right. Okay, can I exit the conversation? Or do I? Okay, I've got to watch you stand up first. Back we go.
The medical materials here require special temperature controls, which means I've probably got the coolest job in Gagarin. Literally.
Fucking hell. Boink. Hello.
You managed to get those materials passed out? Folks didn't give you too much trouble, I hope.
Well, I shot the bartender in the face in one instance of one universe. Far from it, I convinced everyone to put them up. You should be rolling in new recruits.
Really? Never thought in a million years Lizzie and Doc Kayala would play ball. Good work. Here. What I owe you for the deliveries. And for your top-notch negotiation skills. Thanks again for helping out.
No worries. Ta-da! I helped! Right. Okay. Let me think. Is there anything else down here? Oh, that's interesting. We can track the location of the constant. That's cool. If we ever want to go back there. Right. Now Irish, yeah, save definitely. Irish suggested continuing the UC quest. I kind of want to just finish this one up. Let's get this one finished up and then we can move on the
Every world with living things is a treasure.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't want it.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Can't wait until we get those purifier parts. Man, what would I have done if you hadn't come along to help?
yeah. Have a new purify parts.
Hey, you got them? That's great.
Here you go.
And just in time too. One of my maintenance people said they heard something rattling around in one of the purifier units.
Uh-oh.
Thanks. I'll make sure the staff here always treats you right.
Huh. Thanks, buddy. Cool catastrophe. Right. Now, we were going to do this one. Shall we? Let's go back to the ship. Let's see, can we travel straight to the ship? Probably not. Yes. Oh, there we go. Then stand up and rejiggle the inventory. Then, so what do we need? We need that. Not sure what to do with that. Take that. Keep all that, that's fine. I should probably sell off all this crap, shouldn't I? Crispy alien nuggets. I can sell all of this. I don't need to be carrying this. What am I doing? I'm done. I can sell all this shit from the ship. What I should be doing is carrying everything important. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, that's happened. I needed to check. So, 240 or 248. Range 30, range 29, accuracy is probably accuracy is slightly less. Maybe 7, obviously. I could start using that instead of that, but then I've kind of been using that as my new sneaky gun. Not sure. Don't know. Might as well be ready to sell that because I'm never going to use it. Definitely sell that. I know I'm just putting stuff back in my Irish says we can get a better suit. Whoops, no. I am not very clever. Because I'm going to have to go through this entire bloody thing again. Sorry about this, everyone. I'm just very, very stupid. And I managed to hit take all when I wasn't supposed to take any. See, I kind of don't want to start taking chems and shit for trying to be a bit more talky, but it's starting to get ridiculous. I need to keep hold of that. So much crap. My bloody. Why do I have most of this shit in my ship? Oh, that's where all the weight is. What else do we need to put back in here? Can we just take all of this? I think we can probably just take all of this then. What's weighing us down so much? 20 tungsten, probably. Oh no. What is weighing me down so much? It just made me so heavy. Huh. What has overloaded me so much then? Whatever. No, annoyingly. I'm gonna have to go to the lodge first. Go to the lodge, dump resources. I need to take one of my meds actually.
If nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Haha, very funny. But you said you didn't tell jokes. Resources! Okay, store all of them. And turn the vacuum tape into adhesive. do we want to try to build anything? Yes, I was going to try and redo. The pump action shotguns. I'm not really feeling this. So unless we can make it like instigating or something. Yeah, extended mag. Instigating. We can make it instigating. Or disassembler. We can make it extended mag. Would that really help? Probably not. Extended 10, no. Furious probably doesn't count per projectile. I might instigating that because it's slightly more damage than the other one. Let's go for it. So I'll make that instigating. Let's see if we can make it do extra damage. Yes, we can. High powered. Sure. Standard mag. Charge. Push it around. Always cause bleeding. Slug shots. There we go. Yep. Nice. Standard grip without stock. Tactical stock. Increases accuracy by 2%. Increases weight by 1.25, which I'd rather not do. Muzzle. Can put a suppressor on it? Should we? He's tantalum? Fucking hell, okay. Range and accuracy. Increases accuracy a little bit. No, 3%? Sure. Sure. Chuck a suppressor on it.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
Nah.
Literally.
Yeah. Recognize the site. Palladium, adhesive, 0-1 vanadium. Well, we've got loads of it, so sure, why not? Alright, cool. Then that means we can dump that and that. Yeah, cool catastrophe. Resources, dump all of them. Cool. Now I want to dump the rapid shot up here because.
That you never expected to end up involved in something.
Yep, never did. Except, you know, I know how games like this work when you're the protagonist. Right, up on. Nah, we'll store that, but oh, and that. I remembered what I was doing briefly. Put two of these in here because why not? We need to put that into here because we don't have the research module because we changed ship. That's why. I don't need that anymore. Cool. Okay. That can go in here, 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 and that can go in there. And that can go in there. There you go. A bit underweight. Let's swap out for this motherfucker and what should I do is we'll put it there. No. Put it there because that means whenever I pick up a new one of them it won't immediately be shunted into my quick bar. Bethesda. It's been over 10 minutes. Save. Okay. Right. Now, where I wanted to go was to... I go via the chick at the dock. She's usually got some useful resources and shit. I need to have one of my meds for... so I need to go off comms for a few moments. Haste, can you entertain the masses for me for a few moments? Cool, thank you very much.
Oh, hell no!
Are you sure about that?
Oh my. Stop fisting me! All right, everyone, chill.
Okay, and I am back. Thank you for that, Haste. Much appreciated.
Oh, hell no!
Yeah.
Testicles!
Oh dear. Let me see if I can sell some other go. You're right there. Seems like that was peculiar. What was that all about? You do try. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, do what you can. Hello.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale.
Can I sell you shit that doesn't belong
Please,
on my
take
ship?
a look.
Let's have a look at what you've got. You've got money. Do you have digipix? Yes. Do you have resources? Yes. Adhesive? Yes. Need that quite a lot. Okay. Yeah, we start needing that probably. We might start needing that. I think we've seen some of that at some point. Cyanides, yeah, sure. Cosmetic, yep. Astronomic delight. Hallucinogen. Looks like Johnny Cougar's mechs. Helium 3, sure. Hypercatalyst. Yeah, I think I've got some of that. I think I've seen like one thing that uses that, so. Started using iridium, there we go. Keep all of the words in a sentence, that would help. Neodymium, don't know. Neon, maybe. Nutrient, ornamental material, platinum.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Polymer, always need. Sealant, always need. Titanium, always need. Tungsten, sure, because we're here. Vanadium, sure. Just raw uranium. Isn't that supposed to be like controlled? Zero wire, because we pretty much always need zero wire. Alright. Sell all of the random food and crap. Sell all of the chunks. Yeah, we still got 26 superfood paste kits, I forgot. Yeah, that probably was weighing me down quite a lot. Hold on, veggie grinder. I'm still not sure what a veggie grinder is. I'm sure. No. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. So Neon has the best money glitches. They never watch the contraband chest in Neon, and the Trade Authority is a short run from the security office. No, that's not going to happen, Haste, I'm afraid, because that would be abused. Most people don't do it because you normally have to wait 24 to 48 hours for the shop to restock. Stick up, give me all your ship parts. Yeah, something like that. Right. Yeah, that can go away, and that can go... You don't have enough money for that. That's reasonable, I guess. I'm going to sell you some of these, though. Cool.
Appreciate the business.
No worries.
Can I help you with something, my friend?
I don't know, can you? George St. George.
So much to see, so much to learn. Life is beautiful in that way, yes?
What brings you to New Atlantis?
Ah, the usual things, I suppose. Fame, fortune, power.
Okay.
I'm only joking, of course. I've actually been fortunate to call New Atlantis home for many years. For a collector, like myself, I do believe there's no better place in all the settled systems. I've been charmed to make the acquaintance of many fellow old Earth enthusiasts here in New Atlantis. And that is why I continue to stay.
All those old Earth collectibles that I sold for a fairly reasonable amount of money, I'm gonna guess this guy might buy them for more. What do you do?
Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore, at least. And that suits me just fine. Yes.
Curtis!
I now leave to collect artifacts from Earth. You see, every artifact tells a story. Even spoons and forks, which most take for granted.
Mr. Calling is a comic.
People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Spoons change the course of history.
The one that got his ship blown
Can you
up
imagine life without them?
We were talking about him, but I couldn't remember his name.
Okay, never mind.
I remembered. His name was Curtis.
Okay.
I am so relieved we have cleared this up.
Got it. Okay. What I might do is swing past the commercial district as well. I'm carrying too much combat. For fuck's sake. How bad? Oh no, the whole point is we're taking shit out of there so we can... Damn it. Okay, we can pick these up and we're next there. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I need to power level so I can get the next level in weight training. Okay, what kind of shotgun shells does this take? 15 by 25 CLL. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I'm pleased to report that our...
Thanks.
Welcome to UC...
Sup? Tell me things.
Well, sir...
Okay. Adhesive here. Got more than enough for cyanide. Unit 3, high tensile spirons I've been told to buy. Haven't used them yet, but still. Indicite. Not seen that, I don't think, but we probably will. Iridium, sure, why not? Memory substrate. Palladium, sure. Polymer, sealant, tantalum, why not? Tungsten, yes. Intium, ytterbium. Still not sure what Vintinium is about or whatever, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point. At the worst possible moment is when I'll find out. And most of this is just shit that I sold you. Let's see how much. That's not what I wanted to say. Let's see how much money I can take from you, and then we'll turn some of that into ammo. Oh wow, that was... What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I probably shouldn't sell that. And I think most of the shit I offloaded. Yeah, so... Reapon. We can't sell you that. I was... Yeah. Bill! She doesn't have enough money. Get ammo. Magnetic array, yep, there we go. And heavy pot, sweet. And now she's got more money than she started with, so we've made a loss, hooray! Okay. Got that. Gonna keep hold of that for the time being. 51, which one is better? 101, okay. Sell them, sell them. Sell all of them. Sell some of them. Sell some of them. Yeah, we made a massive loss. You're an idiot, Bill.
Oh, well, certainly.
Whoops. I can sell all of that. And I can probably sell... So 1,500 of these, because I'm not fucking using them. There we go. That'll do.
You're always welcome back. If
Thanks.
You don't mind a bit of a wait.
My income again. Fuck! How badly? Very. Hey.
Is something amiss?
Can you carry some shit? Do you have anything of interest for me?
Indeed I do. All yours.
She's a thief. I don't know what I expect. Okay. That should... Okay. Let's trade gear.
If I can take a few things, I will.
Yeah. Evidently. Right. Resources. Carry all of that. That... Oh. Uh-oh. Inventory management. The game. Can I walk to the lodge from here? Probably not. I'm gonna have to go to the nap. I domed. Where is the lodge from here? Is it not a walk from? It's not. So we go to the Mars District, that's it. Go to the Mars District and then that takes you to the lodge. Mars District. Walk slowly to the lodge, yeah. Yep.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave.
Whee! Ah! Farewell, ankles. And that's the logic, yes. Nearly there. Nearly. This way around? Yes. Maybe. Screw you, buddy. Oh no. Uh-oh. The doors are broken. The doors are fixed. Excellent.
It sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colonies collective rule. Yes, you need me?
I
If
need
there's
all
anything
the
you need,
shit that you're carrying. Yeah, I think we bought probably a bit too many resources. I'm not sure what's telling me that, but...
Yes, we are.
Resources. In you go. There we go. Was there anything else I wanted to drop off here? Still carrying loads of books. Bill, your fucking tit. Oh well. Ah, fuck it. Probably swing past the shop, because I think I know what's about to happen. Hop.
Captain! Over here!
Sup? Hello.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place.
Okay.
I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Okay. Doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing that legacy. That's a bit harsh. This Victus must have been impressive for the UC to want to clone him. There are others of your program out there. Other clones?
I'm the last.
Oh.
A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
Wait, okay, so they cloned him while he was still an admiral, while the war was still going on. Right. Sve Victus must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Okay. Oh no, I thought my family was messed up. What did your father do to merit being executed?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne.
Okay.
A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the Colony War to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Yeah. Yeah. What a dick. You're not your father. If the Cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the Cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Right. Your eyes, they're red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars.
Okay.
The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
I see. You willing to tell me any more about your father?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being Fleet Admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too. But Ve Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
I see. Any suggestions on what we say?
It's hard to know exactly what might sway them. I'd just be honest about what you saw. A colony wiped out, and a lot of lives lost. Something we don't want anyone else to have to experience.
What are the risks of us accessing this data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed.
The
Terrormorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The Cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous. Which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Got it. Interesting. Don't have any questions now.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The Cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the Cabinet chambers.
Excellent.
Sounds like our cue.
Yep.
Here we go.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy.
A little bit late to be telling me that now, I'm afraid.
Power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech, as long as my leg. Yeah.
Lovely. Shit, we probably should do a full save. Cabinet chambers! Right, now, did I, in my infinite wisdom, keep any of that shit that's gonna help you talk to people on me? More. Planning affinity increases fast for 10 minutes. 25% persuasion chance. Yes. There was another one, wasn't there, though? Hippolyta. 20% persuasion chance. Oh no, it doesn't stack, does it? You remember. Because they broke it for some reason. There we go. Let's take the drugs. This is ominous.
Ah, welcome.
Hi.
You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report.
Mm-hmm.
You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno-Warfare Team's terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives.
Yes.
A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're all gonna die! No. Still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need archival data to find a way to stop a possible terrormorph apocalypse. Just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's underground plan. Remind me what's kept in his up. No. We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting.
Thanks.
While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
Thanks.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
Well, it's a fucking terrormorph. It wipes out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Of course. Wait, yeah, Furious Dice being weaponized. No, okay. If there's a chance what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request.
Whatever risks exist, they are outweighed by this imminent threat. I agree. The request should be granted.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat.
No persuasion check.
So, if there are no other objections,
Balls.
I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Oh no.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am.
Done.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Cool. Oop, hey guys. Alright. This will be our first proper combat against terrormorphs as well.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
Nope.
Now!
EM Equinox. There we go. Equip followers with EM weapons to engage non-lethally. Do I have to give that to them?
Now hit him with everything you've got! We're trying to help you!
Yeah, I wouldn't. There we go. You just, yeah, you're just murdering them.
We are triumphant.
Oh. No. Oh, you're fucking dead. No, you're not. You're just stunned. Cool. You are not actually under attack.
Please! Do something!
Is there anyone else? A little confused. There we go. Stop. There we go. Well, that works perfectly. Non-lethal. Hello.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
What happened?
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the terrormorphs' influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Got it. So does it mean I need to worry about you turning on me? Are you suggesting terrormorphs can control someone's mind?
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior.
Fucking hell.
The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it.
Right.
Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the terrormorph.
Right, okay. That means we got a hustle then. Do I need to worry about you turning on me?
I honestly was just wondering the same thing.
Fair question.
But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a terrormorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
Right, okay, sounds like we need to go.
Let's do it.
Right.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Got it. We got a second EM rifle by any chance anywhere? Because, no, okay, we're good. Doesn't matter. We need to sign this there. Nope. There we go, right. Get to the spaceport now!
Did you hear something?
Give the EM weapon to your companion. You need real firepower versus them.
God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Okay. I cannot interact with Androsia.
Hello.
There we go.
I am always willing.
Yep. Right. Okay. You're getting that then, and then... Nope. You need 3 K-volt laser. There you go. There we go. Okay.
Alright then.
Okay, if I need the real firepower, let's break out the real firepower. Where are we heading?
Evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Whoa! Shit! Okay, yeah, that's not ideal. Let's... No, we'll break that up. Whoa! Shit! Good thing I fucking upgraded. Energy, nothing to do, asset. Cool. Ah! Next!
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now.
Sure.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Cool. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking nick everything on the way there. Can I see you from here? No, you're at the other side of that. Can I see you from here? Possibly. Let me see you.
I'll handle this.
Oops. That will help. Ah. The other one's turned off, hasn't it? Yep. Fine. Reload, damn it. Well, that's not disturbing at all. Go.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Next. We got this. We want to go around this way, I think. You're actually this side of that crap. Let's find out. You're not. Shit. Useful. Potentially get around there. In this or not? Right. Yeah, get a decent shot here rather than just that. Oh shit. And I'm standing in fire. Andy. That'll work. Okay.
Good one.
Third. There we go. Hooray! Finally fucking leveled up. Right. Whoa, what's it gonna be? I think it's gonna be weight training. No, we're having serious problems with conversations at the moment, so. That's it. We haven't passed enough speech checks for it. Bollocks! I'll hold on to that then.
The rest of the city is safe, thanks to us. You deserve whatever accolades you have coming.
Huh.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Sure.
Did you need something?
Later. Righty. Well, that happened. The Inflictor was not great against terrormorphs. At least not the one that I have, not with its current loadout. It just doesn't have the rapid fire at all.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two.
Mm-hmm.
Universe put the right people in the right place.
Yes. You all held the line. You're the heroes, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Cool. We already released that. What a fucking mess that was.
I do find that statue pleasing.
Huh.
I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
It moved so fast.
I can still feel it poking around in my head.
Nasty. So, okay, terrormorphs. Very fucking unpleasant, funnily enough.
I'm thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
Fair enough. Yeah, so our first proper encounter with terrormorphs. That was pretty fucking nasty. Because, yeah, first time I was like, I turned on half the turrets, and the terrormorph's dead. So, and I've seen them before on other people's streams. I'm arachnophobic, and they moved far too much like spiders. And I was okay watching it on other people's streams, but
there you are.
That was unpleasant.
I believe we have some things we should discuss. Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner.
Yep.
Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks.
Cool.
But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
General, another spaceport needs your help. Right. Sure, that's the wisest course of action. I can't be a representative. I'm just some Vanguard nobody. Yeah. Oxymoron. Tell me what I'm going first. I consider it. Why not send a diplomat? If you're sure this is the wisest course of action.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Yeah.
So, will you help us?
Service guarantees citizenship. You can count on me, man.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives.
Okay.
You should be able to find her in our office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Would you like to know more? Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that payment.
Okay. Major.
I'll coordinate putting the data to good use with the cabinet. We'll be ready to move as soon as you've got it.
Cool.
We did
Bollocks.
get where we are by sitting on our laurels. Our laurels, in fact, became uninhabitable a long time ago.
Huh.
Helps to remember that.
That's a good point.
These orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Cool. Hello.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command.
Okay.
I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Repositories for all the banned data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players.
Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Okay. You think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack? No problem, I'm just gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium... Oh, bloody hell. Doesn't sound easy. What can you tell me about this code? Can we forge them? No. Actually, I'll ask. Can we forge them?
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
You think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack?
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Okay.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Tell me about Ambassador Radcliffe of the Freestar Collective.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
Oh no.
It sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
I see. Tell me about these other tools then.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
Okay.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
What can you tell me about the staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Radcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Any other things I should avoid doing inside the embassy?
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone.
Got it.
If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
That's all the info I need on Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
Got it.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Embassy security added, and some cash. Right. Tell me about Ambassador Balmore of House Varun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Sure, we can be reasoned with. House Varun are people just like us. Oh, even there. Varun seems like a bunch of madmen. What's wrong with House Varun? What's wrong with House Varun?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat.
Oh.
House Varun Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky.
Oh.
But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varun did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
Weird. I'm sure it can be reasoned with. House Varun are people just like us.
Yes, just like us. How magnanimous of you.
Of course.
Okay.
But there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmor is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out.
Okay.
Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Right. What kinds of life signs did you detect in the embassy?
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Got it. Has no one actually been inside the embassy?
The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
Understood. What do I do if he's dead?
Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them.
That's
But
fair.
let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Fair enough. I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Right,
Now,
got it.
if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Sure.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Yeah, certainly. Just hang on a sec. So... Right, where's this? Apparently this is still on Jemison. That's handy.
Okay. Hello.
Hi! Oh, hang on. Let's have a word with Andreja. Hello.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
That's what means something. It's important we find out what group of people they need my help. I love a good mystery. There's not much else going on this week. Let's talk about something. It's a good group of people and they need my help. The artifact means something. It's important we find out what.
It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
Gotta have a reason to get out of bed in the morning. I think having goals is important. Hopefully you have a lot of time for fun. To you, why is Constellation meaningful to you?
This group of people, who by rights would never associate with one another, has come together for a common cause. That is impressive on its own, before considering the magnitude of the work they have undertaken. The possibilities it holds.
You gotta have a reason to get out of bed in the morning, I guess.
Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
Yeah. Your experiences must have been very different then. There's no way to know what someone else is going through. You think people need to struggle to live. How are things different for them? There's no way to know what someone else is... Excuse me, who just walked into my face? There's no way to know what someone else is going through.
You believe I am too quick to judge? Perhaps that is so. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
Well, you've obviously been through a lot.
I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
Yes. Getting on by your own is admirable. It's not life I choose for myself. Sounds terrible. Why did your family insist on your independence?
They believed, and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family did not share our values, our goals, and was ultimately a potential threat. My time in the settled systems has mostly led me to agree with them.
Getting by on your own is admirable.
It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Cool. Righty. So, where to next? What the fuck? That's not what... Odd. Sure. Tight short, sort of up. Hang on. So where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Because... where is the archive then? Because... why? I'm very confused.
Falcon IP of service, Captain.
And then that's just the man, isn't it? Yeah. What the fucking hell is this game telling me to do? No, because the last time I told you to fast travel to the location, you put me on my ship, which isn't the right place.
Wait up!
Oh. Oh! Hey! Hello!
Fancy seeing you. I was hoping to run into you eventually.
Ah.
I've got something for you.
Oh? Can't imagine what. You didn't have to get me anything. So that's what you got for me. You don't have to get me anything.
Well, that's very sweet of you. I insist. You did me a huge favor, and I couldn't live with myself if I didn't get you back.
Oh.
I saved some of the credits I earned. I can't compare to what you did for me, but I wanted to show my appreciation all the same. Here you go.
Oh. Wow, that's a lot of cash. What are you doing for work now?
Oh, I'm just working the front desk at a local accounting practice. It's not glamorous, but it pays the bills while I take classes.
Nice.
I haven't decided whether I want to pursue a history degree or get into film studies. I've always been interested in Earth culture, so one of those seems appropriate.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. I wanted to keep my word. Anyway, I was hoping you could do one last favor for me.
Sure, what's up?
Since you have a ship, would you be able to deliver a letter to my sister Julia for me?
Sure. Alright, kind of it. Yeah, I can do that.
I knew I could count on you. This means a lot to me.
Yeah, no worries.
Let me just add a few more details to my letter. And... okay, there.
Righty.
Thanks again. Take care.
You too. Okay. Right. Wait, what? Oh, now that's changed to that. That's not what I want to do. Let's do this. No, because fast travel isn't taking me to where I should be. So where does the gnat think I need to be?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yuli was looking for you.
Yeah, I know. Okay, the commercial district. That's distinctly not my spaceship. Oh, there's another conversation to have with Sergeant Yu. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. It's the second one. Right.
Prices on raw materials have really dropped lately.
Weird. I wonder what shunted me to my spaceship.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended for now. It may not have been their intention, but it represents hope.
So is this the... Oh. So this is restart place one. Why would they demolish the archives?
Exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes. But you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels, understand his pain, accept it, and deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah. Why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the
Yeah. No. Okay, bored now.
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
True.
Fine. I'll begin the process. Wouldn't want to withhold a chance for more red tape from the great UC.
Huh. Right. Okay. So, what we will do is...
I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much intentional.
Huh.
You are a visitor?
Yep.
You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Yep. Okay, so we shall get up here. Oops, they're going to faff about with their gun, and I'm going to save. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a day. Also, quick saves F5 on the keyboard. That's alright. I use controller because I'm a dirty heathen. But we have run out of time, unfortunately. Excuse me. Well, we've done quite a bit today. We've met the last generation of explorers. Yeah, we overran by half an hour. Yep. I'm good at that. Oh well. We were doing stuff and people were talking and story stuff happened. Thank you, Irish. I appreciate it. I'm glad. So yeah, we finally fought some terrormorphs. They were fucking nasty. They were very tough, so that was interesting. What else have we done? Yeah, we're great streamer. Thank you very much. I'm glad you have enjoyed it. Yeah, so we'll just continue on with the trying to get the Xeno weapon data next time and get up to who knows what. So yeah, that generational ship is not something I saw coming though, and I haven't had that spoiled to me previously, so that was interesting. That was cool. Shame you couldn't do anything about the board of executives. They were just, well, two of them were assholes. One of them actually understood what was going on. But there we go. What can you do? You love being a quartermaster. Yep, I have added the notable crew members of our dropship onto the end screen. So I hope that's to your liking. But yeah, so I shouldn't be streaming anything tomorrow. And on Wednesday at 1000 hours GMT, I should be playing some MechWarrior Online. At 1200 hours, we'll be swapping over to HPS Battletech Hyades Rim. And at 1800 hours on Wednesday, we should be playing some more 7 Days to Die. So hopefully, catch you at one of those. But yeah, I've had fun. I hope you've had fun. I hope everyone watching in the future has had fun. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, you've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming turning notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at myself in the dark, and that's no fun anymore. It's much more fun with more people in the dark screaming, so get on in here. I have a Patreon and PayPal if you wish to donate to this mess, that'd be appreciated, and I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when, so be sure to keep an eye on them. So yeah, until next time, let's see who is about, who we can raid. How about we raid... let's raid Sweet Tiger, who is playing StAAAHfield. Let's just quickly... Come on, Twitch, stop being twitchy. There we go. There we go. And raid in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bye bye.